Hi, Group 4. I really enjoyed your video. I'm going to give you some feedback on um, your ideas and thoughts about traveling, which I thought were all awesome. Elizabeth outlined her section very well. You could tell that she had written things down, had a plan, and knew what she was going to talk about. She was very enthusiastic. There was great staging. The globe was an awesome addition, and it was interesting how she used it in her speech. Unfortunately, at the end of her section, a few seconds before the end, there was a background noise of seemingly someone else talking or something that was a little. It caused me to be unable to hear her few final last words. This may have just been something unexpected and she didn't want to refilm. I get it, completely understandable. Andrew, Elizabeth handed it off to you, which was a great transition. There was a bit of a cropping thing with the top of your head. Your tone was great. Products and product placement was awesome. I think it was interesting for you to actually show us products that you would recommend bringing and how they would work and what their ideal situation they're meant for. Definitely a great use of hand gestures and a great transition from yourself to Philip. Philip accepted it very well. You cropped your head, which framed you a little awkwardly. Leaning in towards us made it feel a little more personable. You had a great tone and inflection. The road atlas was backwards, which probably is out of your control considering how you're filming. I've been there, done that. It was a little hard to see the road atlas, but I think it was effective in why you brought the road atlas. You handed it off to Eric, but the next video in the queue was a woman whose name I did not catch. She was moving a lot, which was distracting. The lighting was really good where she was, and it was very hard to see the travel books that she included. They were hard to see considering how small the lettering was, but still an effective use of showing us the kind of travel books they would use. She handed it off again to Eric. So then we actually got to see Eric and his conclusion. There were good use of hand gestures. He was engaging. He really wrapped up the speech, and there was an overview and recap, which was awesome. He was a little soft-spoken, which may have been the fact that he couldn't speak loudly because of where he was, whatever the case may be. But I still think he did a wonderful job. I think you all had great transitions to the next person. The only thing that made me a little confused was the fact that you guys transitioned to a new person, but that person wasn't there, and it was almost as though you weren't expecting one of the videos to come, and it kind of came in the 11th hour, and you put it in there because you wanted it for your speech, but didn't account for that Philip's transition would then work, and that Eric couldn't account for the remaining video in his conclusion. Overall, I think it was great. I think you gave us some really good tips, and I'll definitely think about them the next time I travel. Thanks.